already begun poking around them, let's peruse the ports, which are understandably lacking, yet also surprisingly generous. On the left-hand side, we've got the power on and off switch, along with two PCM CIA Type 2 expansion slots, which doubles as a single Type 3 slot. On the right-hand side, next to the battery bay, is a switch for turning on and off telephone ringing sound, that sec. And below that is the card interface, sometimes called Smart Pico Flash. Turns out this is a compact flash slot, continuing the 110's camera-like qualities, and it uses any compatible CF card as a swappable IDE drive. Super useful stuff, considering how common it is to install CF to IDE adapters in old laptops anyway. And around back, from right to left, we've got a wireless infrared port and a jack for the 13.7 watt AC adapter, which is this little thing right here, by the way. You'll need for a big ThinkPad power brick. And to the right of that is a headset connector, combining both microphone in and speaker output into a 4-pole 2.5mm audio jack. And a USB looking port beside that is another combo port meant for a PS2 keyboard or mouse. I've even included this dongle with the PC-110 to make use of that, which can be paired with a PS2Y adapter to connect both the keyboard and the mouse simultaneously. I love how a normal-sized mouse looks downright huge connected to this thing. Another thing accessed around back is the clock battery, which takes care of maintaining BIOS settings, as well as the other clock around front. And there's a slimline liquid crystal display on the front bezel that displays the time, battery charge status, keyboard options, and so on. There's also a third battery inside, known as a bridge battery, that keeps the machine running while you swap the main battery for a fresh one. A handy feature, but it's been removed here since it's one of these nastier nickel metal hydride things that have the potential to leak. And lastly, there's built-in 2400 APS modem, which pops out to accept the standard RJ11 phone cable included in the box. This allowed you to send and receive faxes, hop online, check your email, and use the PC-110 as a telephone handset. Yeah, that's right. Flip it on its side and the whole computer becomes a phone. Engage Taco phone needs your heart out. IBM was doing awkward sideways phone calls all the way back in 1995. Really ergonomic. The way this works is the phone switch in the front corner also functions as the computer's speaker, and by extension, a telephone earpiece. And the microphone to the left of that functions as the phone's mouthpiece. And you gotta wonder how many people actually used it with the phone back then. You can only assume you were more inclined to use the second headset port on the front instead, which only works with the phone and doesn't output the computer's sound. And I also wonder how many folks actually used this 19 keyboard for very long before going external, because man, this is rough. Unlike IBM's other innovative mini laptop in 1995, the ThinkPad 701C, there's no clever butterfly mechanism that allows the use of full-size keys. Instead, like the rest of the machine, it's a compromise designed by the itty-bitty PC Mini, with keys measuring to the 9
Hello there, sir.
You really think I'm gonna get all the way up there?
The mouse section is designed to be used handheld as well, but on both left and right hand corners, the keys left click, right click, and the red thing over here is the pointing in. It's similar to IBM's track wheel, a bit larger, and it works as the mouse on the back. Just like we figured out this thing in the middle, it's not the trackpad, this is the middle pad. Pressure sensitive digitizer that's over for things like writing signatures, and not without custom drivers at least. We have a set of those to Windows 95, which is really painful to running, by the way. I haven't done that in years, not my computer, and I'm not changing configuration stuff, but yeah, with 33 megahertz, 46 SX processor, and 8 megs of RAM on board, it's cranking out just enough. Pretty good jump into the application. And at least know it's 640 core and 256 colors all day, thanks to the Chips and Technologies 65535 chipset with 512K of video RAM. The display itself doesn't do it any favors, of course, being a 4.7-inch massive picture disc and individual steering and wheel speed. My favorite radically common issue where it's very contrast. The problem with the PC-110 is seemingly inevitable, what I can tell from photos online. But considering its age, it's surprisingly vibrant and legible, with sharp, crispy text. One thing you might have noticed by now is that there's no floppy disk drive, which was still an absolute must-have back then. Shit. Externally, despite one being included by IBM in this bundle.
Careless.
And, well, that's where the docking station port replicator comes in. Thankfully, it's not much bigger than the 110 itself, mostly just making it a little taller. With that snapped into the expansion interface underneath, you're provided with the much desired 3.5-inch disk connection, as well as serial and another power connection, and dedicated PS2 port.
Like 10%.
And finally, there's the RAM situation with 4 megabytes on board and 8 megs in the 110 line ID. And a maximum of 8 gigs available by installing 16 megabyte upgrade kit from retailers like roughly $300 in 19. Right? And with that, let's power it on. All copies in Little surprise, this little thing makes little noise with no floppy drive or fans inside. And hard drive, well, there actually is no hard drive. Yet it's booted into DOS media and down the seat box without nearly exploded from the right. Turns out, PC-110 uses internal flash memory as a solid-state drive with a floppy 4 megabytes of storage. Barely a few floppy disks from space, but still 10 times more than and hey, if you opted for the 2431 YDW bundle, then a removable hard drive came with it. This is the integral fiber, a 260 megabyte PCM CIA hard disk. Being a Type 3 device, it fills up both expansion slots, but it was a necessary trade-off back then if you planned to write Windows, OS2, or really much of anything beyond DOS. There was also a compact flash option, but in 1995 that format was still brand new, so the cards were expensive and maxed out at 15 megabytes. Not an issue today, though, so I'll be using both the Viper drive and the CF card with the Viper containing the original Windows 3 card holding all my games and stuff. Everyone for this one is as named as any other mid-90s PC with President. The Japanese keyboard is because and different air Western systems. Most of the simple fluctuations around backslash inside the dot B. So once you put a resting card, the figure change and operator goes on start Personaware. I bet you never saw it coming. IBM Personaware is a tiny graphical primitive for DOS that provides a bunch of personal organizer type applets. So in addition to the previously mentioned jotting down notes by hand, there's also a scheduling / calendar app, a to-do list for organizing dates and
Someone's firing a weapon!
writing it by hand, an address book for a document, a basic email client, a virtual fax machine program, a telephone man, a receiving program, a different connection filter,
Over.
a feature-rich scientific calculator, a text editor for manipulating common text file formats, and menus for personalizing information, as well as players' options and power settings. Even a game, title game, ability to play a game, rather game like Finish. It's one of those tile matching games where you're trying to eliminate all the tiles like clicking 2 or ending up all good stuff. Pretty standard selection of software that you find on laptops and personal organizers in 95. Got with the higher resolution color graphics. Then there's Windows 3.1J, an option functional option that optionally came with the hard drive option. Nothing's stopping you from installing other operating systems in other languages, but this one came with, so that's what I'm using. And I can't say there are many differences here, other than the text all being in Japanese, of course. But that got a few visual tweaks to make things more readable, along with some software for adjusting character settings and shortcuts to the included non-speaking utilities. Beyond that, it's just pretty primitive integer manipulation. By the way, I mentioned this has an 8-bit sound chip. Yes, has audio drive 488 for compatibility with the
heard
original
something
sound
weird.
blaster mono,
Check it out.
which is great for the 110 with its single right-hand corner speaker. In addition to that, there's also a dedicated Yamaha FM synth chip on board, the tryin 3812F. Yeah, an OPL2, not the OPL3, so I don't have the right audio cable.
How the hell did he... We're done. Get out. I'm not losing any more of you.
Confirmed.
Especially in such a small time. And that's really the overall takeaway here. The idea of the PC-110 is way better than I thought it would be, considering its diminutive form factor and palm-top branding. And it's a shame that it was only sold in Japan for over a year or so. Never saw any upgraded follow-ups or anything. Though that didn't stop folks from importing them almost immediately, with plenty of PC-110 fan sites and English user guides popping up before long, and an enthusiast scene that continues to this day. And I get it. The fact that I can play SimCity 2000, Jazz Jackrabbit, and Ascent in a device from 1995 that truly fits in the palm of my hand is a little special. But then it's also got spectacular sound, killer VGA graphics, compact flash slot, and uses lithium-ion camera batteries. Not with the legendary status. I mean, come on, the thing is actually smaller than the anything that Nintendo was seen model I put together on one there. And it's a more functionally I can't help having my mind whenever I stop to think about it. Granted, having a 33 megahertz 46 SX limit especially if you go 95 is a very major demand. That is a real downer. But I've heard rumblings that this CFP replacement being worked on and 40 megahertz seemingly overclock our code documents. That's not it's a word to even though hey, she's credit on Thursday. She's lost the last like this collector. So if you're like me and enjoy trying to get pushing boundaries, hey, that's the idea of also PC 110 is a good call indeed.
Am I done it?
This video, then you check out other episodes about the drunken old computers and I can get another one. Or subscribe for new LGR episodes. Let's 1/4 inch drive bay, 16 speed. Amazing. So this was in like a full-on like stack of just a bunch of them in one big power unit. Internal disc changers like this. All right. Well, this one comes from, yes, Geek in particular. So yeah, Minneapolis. Greetings, Retro Tech team. Free Geek Wednesday. Huge fans of hardware. Thank you. Big exotic donations. Yeah, I've actually gotten a thing or two from Free Geek Twin Cities before. So at the hand controller hardware thing, I think I don't remember. That was from Free Geek Twin Cities as well. But one of the oddest things I've received was the free drive bay. Also, storage box free drive bay. Why not? This is awesome. That is exactly my point. It was so cool. That's what made this kind of stand out to me. And here is the device itself. Look at that. That is hilarious. Loudness. And there's that supposedly a subwoofer in there. I mean, that's a pretty big speaker. That's the whole thing. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna test it. Really. But no, I don't even remember what I said in my own video, except I was fascinated by the history of this. High-tech expression. There's a whole video series about it. I'm quite fond of it. Really. That is so silly. I'm absolutely going to use it. It's a drawer for your computer. I mean, I've got like one of these in one of my server racks, but like, this is hilarious because it's so small. Alright. I'll push my hookups. I feel ripped up. Thank you very much, folks. It's free. Really want to place some time. Alright, well, thinking about it either. So open it up. A nice paper. Oh yeah. Various DOS computers. They're gonna.
I doubt that's true, though. He was here when the safe in Madame Carlisle's office was repaired last week. He had to carry some heavy bolts to the top floor. He complained about back pain the entire week.
Oh, that's it. Here we go. One from Travis in Texas. Oh my. Yeah. Okay. This was the main thing right here that I was really hoping to process on my trip to Texas, and I didn't pick it up. I don't know why. I should have. But anyway, here it is. This is TabWorks from Xsoft. Complete in the box. This is a Xerox overlay kind of shell for Windows 3. And I remember using it back in the day on the compact. It was mostly distributed that way, just included with computers. But it was sold apparently as a standard thing. I've never seen this in box before. And I've actually never even seen photos of it online, but here it is. This is at a little computer shop. You know, computers or something along those lines. Yeah, Travis was going back there. I'm like, yes, he's fine. It's not super. It's one of the better conditions there, honestly. Which is great. Personal ads. Pure gold. And well, he's out of oh heck yeah. The PK Zip 2. That field looks great. I'm just not a fan of these. And the first one I got another unboxing. It's nice to have. I know. Disney World is work. Like I was gonna do this and everything. I forget what happened. Now it's kind of an interesting prospect to go revisit this, not only because it's old version work, but Disney World's not really a thing anymore. So I really this one. And lastly, a bit of a theme going on with a couple of these. Dr. Ruth's Encyclopedia CD-ROM. They're the interactive resource for people of all ages. Everything you always wanted to know, including over 800 images, information, and interactive chart. And look at this delightful 3D world. Okay, well, what's your collection of stuff, sir? Thank you very much for sending this in. Got to hear from Eric. This is a large air bubble. Did not have this first version of it. I'm quite fond of them though. And yeah, color computer games are always one. One I had never heard of. Expert software is Patina. Desktop Warrior. It's like one of those, yeah, like desktop destroyer type of programs. So that is. And then this very loading go software is Quest Pro by Scott Adams. Loading go software indeed. Yeah. Sorry. Let me just eat it. Is it that's hard. Then you say, like, I mean, it's a storage disk. See, like, surprisingly little information. Anyway, thank you for sending all these over. Alrighty. Just came in this morning. Oh. Interesting. You know, it's not the worst doing mouse that I usually do. Of course, we have 593 of the Earth. As noticed, silent ergonomic. They're operating. There's no one here that's Blaster. S3 Trio 4. Yeah.
Radio time. Oh,
Just full board all around. Not having much of that. Now go. Bigger one. Card 2 if it works. Or either card. More either card. I'm gonna set up an entire school network over here. And you can draw some kind. They drop some cards. Here's what I was creating. Here is a creative CT revision 4. This is Sound Blaster 2.0. Unpopulated chips there. You can put like a gal and a couple. Bring up the line 3012. This is sound right now. Controller. Star.
Nice.
Particularly nasty. Thankfully, nothing looks good necessarily. There's a little bit of racket about it. And so, yeah, very thoroughly giving you a thermal screen.
I'm glad we don't have to talk to that Petrova woman anymore. Did you notice how clingy she was last night? Portman could hardly get away from her. Embarrassing.
She certainly seemed eager. I will refer to talking to her staffers as well.
This one, unfortunately, does seem to have a bit of corrosion right there in the frame you can see, but I don't know. I'm hopeful that it might work. Like anyway, thanks for sending all of those cards over, especially in rather nice. Alright, can't wait to hear from Pablo.
You're never gonna guess where I am.
Awesome.
Here
Looking for it to work.
You've apparently got a doctor thing here. Meet up with some patients. Tyson Williams over at the big villa on the other end of the island. On the other end of the island.
Assuming this is
Tyson Williams has summoned a doctor to the island.
yeah, PGA 7.
Here, me.
That's effectively
Alex, Sean is done. Out. And, you know,
over here. Plug that in.
all about that.
Awesome.
Right
That should give you like
over the next
right there. Look at that.
I plan on being his secretary.
All those slots. I don't know if this is actually 46 when I have it on. Plug in the power supply. But I mean, I'm intrigued to see if nothing else. We'll try that thing with this. So that we just plug in right there and get pretty much the whole computer and you can just populate here. Other things. Thank you very much. All right, this one is Dylan. That feels like a laptop. Let's see what we got here. She was satellite of some kind.
Wow.
All the stickers still on there. That is wonderful. Yeah, I can tell you about these now. the 233
Hey,
megahertz.
who's trying to break my balls here?
Megs of RAM. Enormous 4.1 billion byte hard drive. That's one way to say you have a 4 gig drive. Lightning fast 20 speed packs. I love when stickers crack ridiculous things. 3-4 years later. Anyway, cheap satellite. I like these. E5 CDF. Versus fantastic machine. Well, it's just in great shape. Rip off from the track point right there. Green. It's a little bit of a different finish from the one I do. Takes a 15 volt DC power supply. I'll have to look around to see if I have one of those that don't have one on hand. Maybe there's another package. With the power supply, I don't know. But anyway, very much. And this delightful looking machine. And got one here from Nathan. Ooh. Here is the MS Office Assistant box. Thank you very much. And I appreciate the no-nonsense padded shipper. See, this is effectively, if you remember Clippy, Clippy was an office assistant. And there were the other assistants at Microsoft Bob before that, and other things later. But yeah, this is it in a box. Now, this is before Clippy. I think that was only integrated in Office 97. Yeah, I may be wrong there. It was from 1994. Either way, though, the fact that it's just the Office Assistant in a box, sealed, I had no idea that this was even sold on its own. I just thought it was included in versions of Office in the mid-90s and beyond. So here it is. Hey, my next one up here is really ridiculous. Alright,
Okay,
so apparently offered this to me in February 20th. Alright, man, that's totally fine. Like, seriously, things show up all the time. I had something show up 4 years later. So, it's okay. Consolation and all packing. Thank you very much. I'm so rushed to get pretty much anything for like a video this week. Rarely happens. I don't know. This. Can you tell about the board or something along those lines? That is a ridiculously well populated memory board.
Oh my god, what?
Where it goes to. Oh my. This is neat. Look at this. Look at that. It's the IBM logo. International Business Machine. Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Excuse me.
Quality little 3D print. Also, 3D
I
print.
feel unsafe.
Sony PlayStation commercial. Yeah. Very high games. Like the video 5 Ooh. That's 4 megabyte memory. That's seriously well done compared to a lot of others. Got some double-sided high density 5¼ inch floppy disks. Unused, it appears. Oh, hey, look at this. Wow. Bunch of processors. Oh yeah, earlier Intel Silicon like that. 46DX266 classic. Pentium of some kind. Same on the other side. The 486DX266 and 8 Pentium. Lovely little slot Pentium 2 right here. Quite fond of these. SL2W8. M2MX. Thank you for all the goodies. A lot of good stuff here. I got one here from Austria from Martin. Tryin Organizer 2 as promised. Fantastic. Also included an extra present video game. And it still works kind of. Well, that's good. Ooh, that is quite the thing.
Wow.
Never seen a Pong console designed.
Ah, the doctor, right? Mr. Williams is expecting you. He's in the house. But, sorry, I gotta frisk you first, I'm afraid.
But yeah, it looks like a typical clone Pong console.
Sir, I'm just doing my job. I gotta pat you down. Sorry about that.
Particular Pong before.
Yes, I am happy to see you.
And you are good to go, sir. Thank you.
This Scion.
Anyone found anything on
Turned down a number of these, but they weren't garbage. These aren't really
I'm the doctor.
Yes, well, I guessed as much. Follow me to Mr. Williams's room, please, and don't touch anything. We're cleaning the house today.
clear the better. Early ones, really fascinating.
Excellent, 47.
Couldn't say no to
I
this.
hope you can offer the man some assistance.
They're right there. Copyright 1987, 68, corner, registration car 11 is just wonderful, wonderful.
Please wait here, Doctor. I'm sure Mr. Williams will be along shortly.
The device itself. Is that not just the handsomest old beast? Expansion areas in there. You have two tiny little carts effectively. Oh, 9-volt battery here. I don't actually know where that goes. Like one
Oh my
fit in here
gosh.
anywhere, maybe the very bottom. Yeah, hopefully I can get this working and set up. I'd love to cover it. Unfortunately, it doesn't.
You're not Dr. Singh. Who the hell are you?
Dr. Singh is tired. Long night. He asked me to fill in.
I knew I shouldn't have allowed him to bring that mistress of his here.
The interface. See if I can try
I'm
and
running a bad fever here, Doc. Burning up. I can't go outside. I can hardly stay inside. It started about 10 days ago. Singh gave me those pills over there, but they aren't helping. They just give me a migraine. I think I need something stronger here, Doc.
Remove your robe, please. I want to check your breathing.
That's all I need, man. I just sparked the fire. It's up to you. Alright. Check that out.
Good lord!
Antics Film Drive FD300. Scanned film cartridges of certain type. And I believe this is one of those things that Tecmo covered, or at least something very similar to it. But, I mean, 4060X, Windows 95, 60, and all the things that I love.
Great doing.
I want to cover it myself. Assuming I can work. I don't actually have a camera or film for this. I can get in touch with my brother and be like, hey, you figure this out so I can do a video on it in 20. Oh yeah, it's pretty darn complete. In fact, it looks decent. There's a checklist though, look at that. That's a lot of stuff. Thank you for sending this
So, you're running a fever, Mr. Williams?
Yeah, like I said, more than a week now, but the worst thing is the headache. Bad migraine, Doc. The light therapy doesn't help me a lot. What can you do for me?
You're not taking your medicine?
The pills give me headaches. I have important work to do.
It's just a temporary side effect of the paracetamol. You may also develop rashes, loss of appetite, and nausea. But the pills will work, Mr. Williams.
Fine. At this point, even death would be a relief. All right, Doc. I hope this helps. See you soon, Doc, will you?
Windows XP laptop chock full of stuff, man. Absolutely. Yeah, the sheet of would have been new, and it was like half this size, and it was a pretty awesome laptop. Well, considering. This though, I mean, I don't even know what kind of specs it's got, but it's ridiculous, I'm sure. Let's see if the battery works. This was sent to me as a working unit, so yeah, hopefully. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Paying for active 3.2 gigahertz. Yeah, 2 gigs of RAM. 120 megabyte drive. Orange.
Tyson Williams eliminated. Excellent work, 47. 2 targets remaining.
Laptop I ever owned or used back in the day. And there's the battery. This is how we looking at the batteries.
That's not suspicious at all.
Intriguing to mess around with and probably do a video on. I don't know. I think it kind of did. So thank you for this, John. Alright, going here from the UK. I don't I'm on it. Note here is from Steven. Closed as a copy of Red Hat Linux 5.2 Deluxe. Excellent. I'll be able to send you a 5 recorder in 5 minutes. Yes. Perfect. Oh man, I don't have my Sharpies with me. Well, I will totally sign this and get this off to you, Steve. There's just always been something special to me about physical big box interfaces. The complete Red Hat 5.2. You know, it's just, you always download these distro of some kind. Coronated, put it on a flash drive or whatever. Here it is on a CD. Wow, IBM PC with 8 megs of RAM, 386 minimum. I want to try that just because. Like, I don't have a 386 with a CD-ROM. I can make it happen. 8 megs of RAM would be a limitation. The 386 is 2 megs down there, but I think I have one. I can just stick like one. Anyway, I do some videos on Linux, especially if they're really old.
We should put a hit on.
Yeah, real.
They're getting larger. I went here from the head of.
All right, Jason, do it.
So this is a restricted area.
Do it.
This is going to be fun. This meets a couple of criteria for a video topic or two in the future. Windows NT and the Pentium Pro.
That's why you always felt a little distant.
Look at that. A monster. So,
But damn it, here it is. You do? Oh, that's
Hang on. That's Jason Portman, former CEO of Quantum Leap and current CEO of Much Talk, the disreputed social media network, currently involved in a user data scandal. Why is he here, 47? So that's Jason Portman taken care of. I wonder what Miss Vetrova will do now.
This is all these integrated controllers over here. Thank you. He's got SCSI on the port. This is awesome. Alright, here's a really heavy one. This
I
is
do.
from Brad. Oh boy.
That's it?
So, gigantic IBM power brick. I mean, that's the size of a legit, like, masonry brick. Look at this bag. Seems to be that thick for a reason, because inside, this is not an IBM ThinkPad. No. IBM PS2 model CL57SX. A sort of predecessor to the ThinkPad series, and an extremely sticky, so rubbery kind of coating has long since degraded up pretty much all of it. By the way, this is for the track. There's no little note there. It's a little trackball over here. You got like 3 buttons. I don't know, I've never used one of these, but I love the PS2 line. I love the pre-ThinkPad IBM portable. This is a real monster. Dual battery slots.
Oh, I see you haven't picked up your key, Mr. Reaper. Oh, well, please check in at the Welcome Center.
Thank you very much, Brad. You got to work it out for me for this one. This one is from Ethan. Don't pay the rads in one piece. Pretty good to me. One piece in one piece. We had that little feature of the alien movie. Let me both. Apparently writing fiction. Alrighty. Let's see what we got in here. Bunch of software. Look at that. Word perfect. DOS. 5.1. Absolute classic. I still use this every so often for like just like writing scripts or taking notes offline. It's oddly useful and enjoyable. Anyway.
Over by the spa. Sounded important. Perhaps you should go and try and find him there.
In COBOL compiler. Intrigued to have a copy of this, and it's updated. Oh, how nice. Look at those lights and colored labels. Odd choice. Here's an intriguing one. The writer. Yeah, I just like text and writing programs are awesome. You can tell you grammar style user. Punctuation checker. That's right. Check punctuation. This is the word processor accessory. Making sure that you're okay.
Looking good.
File check your style. Right. Official guide. Netscape Navigator by personal training systems. Ads. in software. Nothing. They have version 2.0 of the navigator, and presumably 1.0, right? I think the internet access to version 2 or Windows Magic. Oh man, Netscape, I miss it. I know there's things, modern browsers and such that are drives. Not the same.
Probably Mr. Williams.
Yeah, it's like an actual shell. Lastly, we have a video card here. Super game by Boca Research. Neat Windows 3.1 accelerator. Colors is 1024 by 768. Pretty awesome. 4 megabytes. Just 6 months to ISA, so.
Shaking from last
You don't
night.
hear anything?
Can you believe that Stephen Bradley guy? How is he even allowed to work here?
Well, I'm afraid it's going to be hard to fire him. He's Haven's chief software
Very good
engineer.
stuff here.
He almost
Alright.
killed us.
You're from.
Oh, he's still out there in the water, sunk.
I could have been in there, and all because he wanted to show off on that water ski. What an absolute ass!
Yeah, he's not going out again, though.
Good work, for
The scuba instructor grabbed his keys and won't give them back until after.
I don't want to skip to.
What the?
There's the laptop.
So, Stephen Bradley likes to go on water scooters, but is unable to go out because the scuba instructor confiscated his keys. Shame. Those things are very accident-prone.
They're older ones. No clamshells or power boats or anything like
Oh,
this.
no, what are
253
they?
megahertz, 32 meg RAM, and 2 gigs of hard disk space.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to
I mean, I guess I could have read it up here.
explosive anyway.
Here I am trying to keep them
Could have done this.
Anyway. Really nice. I think it's slightly more rubbery
Place.
feel to that, but it's there, but it's not as much here. More rubbery.
I've been creating those handbags for decades. Not to mention the shoes.
This looks nice. Come on, I'm sure you Apple back for it. I'm serious, I've never seen this before. Okay.
Mr. Lee, welcome.
I'm not sure I've seen you before.
I get offered a lot of printers, and a lot of tandem printers even. ERS-80 printers. I say no to pretty much all of them because they're mostly integrated or just not an interesting enough model. But this one, this caught my eye, and I said yes because it's a little different. And here's those discs. Power menu, master DOS, and Abracadabra's design your own railroad. Yeah, this computer was $400 at the time. 24 pin, and the battery pack was $60. Battery pack, you say? Yes. It's in the wall as well, but I mean, look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is a portable, and very heavy air quotes if I could do that. Dot matrix printer. The battery pack. I don't know if it has that, but put it on there. Just the slimmest dot matrix I've ever seen. Truly, I do not know how it works. And that's why I said yes. What is any of this? What is this? I have so many questions. Where does the computer go? Like all the settings are at the bottom, like all the little switches you normally get. There's that matrix. I get this thing. Oh man. Hopefully I can find some way to get something to print on here. I don't know.
Why would you store the bodies there? It's so stupid.
Thank you very much for sending this thing in. funky little guy. Alright, so you can tell what this might be. James London.
Mr. Reaper.
Yeah, this is SDK Neo Geo, rather Hyper Neo Geo 64 Gem Arcade board.
Valve, check.
Go with it.
Yep. Good. Yep. Check.
Yeah, touch to let me know about
is
it.
good.
I'm sure last year I did my arcade setup kind of video on LGR, and I mentioned being quite a fan of Neo Geo MPS and such, but yeah, apparently this is a short-lived Neo Geo 3D system. I'd never even heard of these games at all. It is all in Japanese. Not surprising, but it is what it is. What a monster.
Good work, 47. Ludmila Vetrova has been permanently retired. Just one more target to go.
Just chunks down on the top there, or something, but not. Like it's not too much bigger.
Have a lovely day.
Yes, like it's just got so much to it. All this, Sure.
Glad to hear.
Samurai Spirits 2. It's like a 3D version of Samurai Spirits. Tokyo World Raffle Tournament. The rest of the thing may be wild condition.
Use the clutch a lot. I mean, same goes for the brake. Don't go too fast. Or too fast. Don't chase marine animals. Don't go far out. If you run out of fuel, don't swim to shore, but wait for help. Sharks are alright? That's it. Or should I go through this one more time?
Yeah, the 3D version with Fury 5. Kind of interesting to see. Huh? Very interesting.
What the hell's going on? I feel sick as a dog.
Seeing an old friend right there. Right here. Person.
Top of the... Yeah.
Something here.
That is Stephen Bradley, notorious hacker, chief programmer at Haven, and rumored to be quite reckless in his behavior.
chose to presumably build. More treasure trove than the computer itself.
Good day to you, sir. Sir, back off.
SOB. Put your hands up.
I see that.